Every city has its own culture.
Every place has its own sound and smell, touch.
It's our job to connect our community.
We provide a voice for Louisville. We're all tapped into what's going on here.
I think Mayor Farnsley would be very pleased with the energies that have gone into his idea.
WFPL began at 10 watts. The antenna was so little they called it Tiny Tim. It was the small start of an idea that was much, much bigger. Him and him had this vision. That's how Louisville Public Media started. The station proved to be even more popular than they expected, so we grew. We added our second and third radio stations and reformatted to the 3 stations we know and love today.
So I was the very first voice on WFPK. I didn't sleep the whole night before we started. I was a wreck. I was so scared, but it was so exhilarating and so fun. We switched from Beethoven to Timbuk3 with The Future So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades. No one was playing a lot of these artists that a lot of people were listening to. I knew that it was going to have a profound effect.
Louisville is punk rock, country, hip-hop, jazz. It's classical music, regardless of genre. We connect you to that music in a very unique and Louisville way.
Giving a voice to the Louisville music scene and making sure that they have a place to be heard is vital.
For our city to have 3 stations and now multiple platforms to fulfill the need for positive impact, it's work that no one else does, stories no one else covers, ideas no one else has.
When we think about growing audience, what we really think about is growing our service. We want to not only tell you about problems, but tell you about solutions, give you a clear explanation for what are all the actors and factors involved. Our goal is to be the change that we want to see. What are the stories that aren't being told? Allowing people to tell their own stories. Louisville is very lucky to have an organization committed to local news and a dedicated team of investigative reporters.
Somebody asked me how I could stay at the same place for so long. I said, I have no idea. It's never been the same place. It's always been moving to the next thing. And that's what I think keeps this room full of creative people happy.
Communicating with the person that's listening, that kind of connection is what I live for.
2025 marks 75 years of public broadcasting in Louisville. And we've held on to the mission of that tiny public library station. Our goal is to make this community better for all of us. Let's see what comes next. Because 75 years is just the beginning.
We look forward to bringing into your homes the best in classical music and other equally fine programming.